Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, it's Wavy Baby, and this is an impromptu episode of Swingers After Dark. And the first thing I want to talk about in this piece is something that every man fears. It's not death, because we all gonna die. It's not being broke, because you have a lot of dudes nowadays who are laid up with chicks, and they don't have shit. It's not going to prison or jail, because you have a good number of dudes who want to get locked up. They want to be around a bunch of dudes. You feel me? But the number one thing that men fear, drum roll, is premature motherfucking ejaculation. Yes. It's like, it's crazy when, you wanna go buck wild in the punani. You balls deep, baby. And you giving her that work. You giving her the business. But you about to nut. It's like you feel that ball of nut in the middle of the dill's neck. You feel me? But you don't want to bust yet. You don't want to bust. You want to keep going. But the worst thing that a chick could say when you try to preserve that first nut, like that first nut is a motherfucker. That first nut be anxious. You feel me? And if your recovery time ain't on point, it may take you like a few hours to get it back up. It's like you want to preserve that first nut. But the worst thing a woman could say when you want to preserve that first nut is keep going. Those two words, those two deadly words, keep going or don't stop. But it's like you in a conundrum. You feel me? You have decisions. You have an important decision to make, because you don't want to come too quick to the point where this chick is going to clown you. She may say, oh, it's okay, it's good. Oh, it's okay. But in her mind, she's like, this motherfucker can't keep up. And women love to talk. Yes, women love to talk. They love to spill the tea. You understand me? Especially when it comes to like passing references and shit. So you want to make sure that your name is on point, that you have a good reference and reputation. Especially in the swing lifestyle, because motherfuckers talk like 40 going north. But it's like you want to get your pace. You do the stop and go method. You know what I'm saying? You get your strokes in and then you stop. You want the nut to simmer down. Then you keep going. And then you stop again. It's like you get in your stride. You're allowing your body to get used to new pussy. Because old pussy is like, this shit already. So the same anxiety is not there. You're not anxious to smash. So it's different. But when you're in some new pussy, especially pussy that you've been trying to hit for a long time, for a minute, for a while, you wanna tear it up. But you so anxious, you really can't go ham in the pussy like you really want to. Especially when she's riding you cowgirl. Like if a chick is on some John Wayne shit and she know how to twerk on the dick, she know how to move. She's like a damn snake charmer. When she's riding you, whoa Nelly. You don't want to tell her to stop because the shit feels good, but you got to, because you don't want to come. Especially when she knows how to bounce. When she knows how to bounce on the dick and you're about to bust that nut, it's like you don't want to tell her to stop, because she doesn't want to stop. Because a good way for a woman to come is her riding. It's cowgirl. Because it's a direct hit on the clit when she's riding your pelvic. When she's riding your groin. So you don't want to tell her to stop. You feel me? So sometimes you just got to tell her to, you'll slow down so you get your pace. So you get your swag back. Wait for the nut to simmer down and then go ham. But me personally, the way I do things, if I'm in a pussy and I don't want to come quick, I be having imaginary conversations in my head. You feel me? I be like thinking about the Bulls game. I be thinking about, just hanging out with the fellas and talking about like the Bulls game or the NFL game, the Bears game. Shit like that. I be having like imaginary characters in my head, interaction. interacting, because I'm an author. I write books. So I like concoct these characters in my head. They be having whole conversations in my head, and I focus on those conversations so I won't have to come. And then in the middle of those random conversations, I be counting in thousands. Like when you played like two-hand touch or tackle football when you was little, and you wanted to rush the passer, but you were on a count, and you'd be like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. It's like a certain count allows you to rush the quarterback to two-hand touch or tackle. That's how I be when I'm in the pussy. I be like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I have like a certain count that I know until I'm about to bust that nut, and then I stop. And then I'll be like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. It's in my head. I'm not gonna let her know that I'm counting the shit down. And every dude have their own count, whether it's 20, 50, 80, whatever the case may be. Mine is 100. I know when I pass that 100 mark, it's a wrap. It's a reezy. It can't be 101. It can't be 102. It gotta be 100. That's why I always keep it 100 when I'm in a poo nanny, baby. I keep it 100. Next topic, situation at hand. Listen, fellas, I'm going to make this short and sweet. The type of chick to avoid at lifestyle parties, at swing parties, are the chicks who you think are easy lays. You think this chick is not attractive, so she's an easy fuck. You think just because she may not be pleasing to the eyes, aesthetically pleasing, she may be handsome, she may be attractively challenged, and you think that just because she's easy pickings that you're gonna smash. But those are the type of chicks you gotta avoid, baby. Why, Wavy? Why do I have to avoid them? I know I'm gonna get my dick sucked. I know she has low self-esteem. I know if I give her attention, she's gonna want to fuck. Shit. Those are the type of chicks you gotta avoid, because those chicks get off on turning down dudes left and right. Their whole universe, their whole self-esteem is predicated on turning dudes down. They get their jollies off on that. So that's why I avoid chicks, not because I think they're ugly. I avoid chicks because I have no time to play games. I have no time for chicks to use me as they whooping boy because they want to feel good. Even if it doesn't even have to be me trying to fuck. It could be like a sparking up a conversation. Like, I remember one time I was at a party. I approached this chick. I was like, what's your name? And then they took a long time to respond. And mind you, I'm one of the admins. Like, I genuinely want to know your name so I can know how you're doing. One chick said her name. Whether it's real or fake is irrelevant. And then the other chick was like, my name is indifferent. Now I'm thinking to myself, bitch, I am not doing this with you. I am not playing these games. You should be honored that I even approached you. And that's why I do not approach unattractive broads. The women you have to talk to are beautiful women, are women who are highly attractive, because all they want is a good conversation. All they want from you is to approach them like you have some common motherfucking sense. That's all. It's just that simple. It just happens. They just want a conversation because they get hot of that every time. So when you give the conversation that stimulates them, you want to have the battle. But a lot of cats, they think with their dick, and they also have low self-esteem, that they don't have confidence in themselves. They don't have confidence in their jib game. So they go after who they think are easy targets. Only to find out that the easy targets are the targets that you shouldn't even shoot your shot at. Because they get off on rejecting motherfuckers left and right. So last but not least, I want to talk about, white cliques don't owe you shit. A clique doesn't owe you shit. It's like, I don't get it. I don't understand why people bitch, moan, and complain about cliques. Cliques have been around since the beginning of time. And cliques don't owe you shit. It's like, cliques is everywhere in life. It's like just because we doing the same thing or something similar, that doesn't mean I gotta fuck with you. Just because we live in the same building, that doesn't mean I gotta fuck with you. Just because we live on the same block, that doesn't mean I gotta fuck with you. Just because we live in the same hood, that doesn't mean I gotta fuck with you. Just because we're in the same class at school, that doesn't mean I gotta fuck with you. Just because we work in the same department, that doesn't mean I gotta fuck with you. Shit, we could be in the same family, and that doesn't mean I gotta fuck with you. And you gotta understand that, you know, a lot of people who complain about cliques, it's like them grandiose motherfuckers got entitlement issues. They feel entitled. It's like just because they in a lifestyle or anywhere else, they feel entitled to be a part of a clique. But they don't have to fuck with you. It's their prerogative to not fuck with you. Because you have a lot of people who purposely infiltrate cliques to fuck shit up. You have people who are miserable and are agents of chaos, and they're energy vampires. They suck up all the energy from a person or a group of people just because they're miserable. And you have people who are like that. So when you have a group who are leery of strangers, they want to see how you move first. They want to see how you interact first. They want to see how you are first. They want to study you. Because they just not going to allow any and everybody in a clique. It doesn't make it exclusive anymore. It's like, why would you want to be a part of something that's easy to get into? That doesn't make any sense. And why would you want to be a part of a clique anyway? Listen, let me back out. Why are you so hell-bent to be a part of a fucking clique? You understand me? Why? I don't get it. It's like, you either stuck on stupid and parked on dumb, or you got serious self-esteem issues to complain about why people are in cliques. Why there's so many cliques in the lifestyle? You know, why nobody want to talk to me? It's like, you know, instead of crying over spilled milk, go to the fucking fridge and pour you another glass. You feel me? You got to see yourself as the sun, like I do. I see myself like the sun. The sun is one of the biggest stars in the universe. So it's like the sun sees all these galaxies where you have clusters of stars, groups of stars, tribes of stars, cliques of stars and galaxies. You know, like the Andromeda galaxy, the Triangulum galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, where you have all these stars and clusters. And it's like me being the sun being upset about that. Never mind that the earth revolves around me, and never mind that I'm responsible for shining light on half of the sun at any given time. Never mind that. That's like me being jealous and envious of other stars in the galaxy and the universe just because they're clicked up. When I'm the sun, when I'm arguably the most recognizable star in the fucking universe. It's like people got serious. It's like, is it really that serious to be a part of a clique? Because not for nothing, a lot of people should be leery of others. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people should look at somebody with caution. Because most people you meet ain't shit. That's just first and foremost. Most people you meet ain't shit. And it's like they want to vet people. It's like just because we're in a lifestyle doesn't mean people gonna automatically accept you. And you don't need cliques to do your thing. I'm not in a clique. I'm a lone wolf. I'm me fi me. I'm from Chicago. I was never in a gang. I was never in a mob. And even when I was in a clique, I still moved to my own beat. When I went to college, I never pledged for a fraternity. You know what? You want to know what my fraternity is? It's me fi me, motherfucker. That's my fraternity. That's why I don't trip. It's like I can go to a different city, a different state, and still do my thing. I still drop 40, still drop 50, and nobody knows me. Why? Because it's about your energy. It's all about your energy. Humans are energy creatures. You feel me? The human body is just our spacesuit, but underneath that spacesuit is energy, and energy could either attract or repel. So it's up to you to have that magnetic attraction for people to fuck with you, regardless of you not being a part of their clique. You feel me? It's about your energy. And half the time, speaking on my behalf, I don't want to be bothered with motherfuckers most of the time anyway. So I don't have to be in a clique. I'm a floater. I'm in and out like a bank robber. You feel me? And chicks who are in a clique, they will fuck with you once they get familiar with you. You know what they say, familiarity breeds contempt. But in a social setting, familiarity breeds comfort. Because once they see you, once people see how you move, once people see how you interact, once people feel your energy and your spirit, they're going to want to fuck with you. Now, everybody's not going to fuck with you because, your energy may not speak the same love language as others. But for the most part, when you cool people are going to want to fuck with you. That's why I don't trip about being in a fucking clique. You feel me? It's like life ain't easy and life ain't hard at the same time. But people make life more complicated than it really is. Instead of seeing a situation for what it is, instead of how it should be. You think it should be a bunch of people mixing and mingling. You think it should not be any cliques, but that's just life. So you just got to deal with it. You feel me? You got to adjust and adapt, or you're going to find yourself lost in the sauce, baby. You can't be a dinosaur. You got to adjust or adapt, or you're going to find yourself extinct in the ice age. You feel me? Because you don't know how to socialize. You don't have to be cool with everybody. You feel me? You don't have to be cool with everybody for them to fuck with you. You really don't. And me personally, a lot of people say, Wavy, you know everybody. I don't know everybody. People know me. But I don't know I keep to myself. You feel me? Because I'm a floater. I don't need a clique to thrive. I don't need a tribe to thrive. I don't need a group to thrive. It's like what Nas said. Born alone, die alone. No crew to keep my crown or throne. I'm deep by sound alone. That's what Nas said. And then you wonder why Nas is one of the greatest MCs of all time, baby. Because that's some truth. That's some motherfucking truth. And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark. And this is your host, it's Wavy, baby, not Sun, baby. Check out my website at www.notsunblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, Fuck. Yes, you heard right, Fuck. F-U-C-K. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. Shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. Hit me up with any question or concerns that you may have. Shoot me a friend request. Wavy GQ. That's WAVY space. That's a space for you slow motherfuckers. Space GQ, like the magazine. You know what I'm saying? Because I pop my collar daily, baby. Ow. And you know what this is? Just holla. Holla at your motherfucking boy. And I'm out. Peace.